Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. I'm Skyquick from Bias Games, and we're playing some Hawken. Now, many of you might ask, what is Hawken? Hawken is a mech first-person shooter, and you might say, well, Skyquick, that sounds a lot like Titanfall. Well, actually, Hawken came before Titanfall, so technically, Titanfall is the copier of the mech genre. But enough about the semantics, let's get on to more fun facts. Now, Hawken, I've actually wanted to play this game since 2012 when it first came out, but it was in early access development, closed early access development, and it was really difficult to get a hold of, and you had to pay a lot of money to get the game in early access alpha. So and I just didn't see the reason why you should pay that amount of money to play the game. And from there, I've actually forgotten about the game, and I haven't actually heard much about the game since. There's been a few rumors here and there, but nothing, that you would hear from a real, the big major games that you would expect. And 3 years later, I've been browsing through the free-to-play games on Steam, and came across Hawken as a free-to-play game. They've just released basically their early access beta version on Steam, and I was like, two bonuses here for me: free-to-play firstly, and the game I wanted to play for 3 years. So I decided I'm going to get this game and play it a bit and show you guys how this game feels, works, looks, and what are the pros and cons, and should you get the game. Now, let's go a bit over what is Hawken and how does it feel and what type of first-person shooter is it. Now, as you might suspect, this game is a really good looker. She is not a shy away of graphics. Now, with that in mind, I couldn't believe that this game is only 3 gig download, a 3 gig download, and I was like jaw-dropping because this game is such a beautiful game and a really cool game, and it's only 3 gig big, so I decided that this is another bonus. But let's get firstly to the cons, and let's get back to the pros. Now, the cons of this game are few, but if for some of you it might be too much. Now, the first con might be the biggest for some viewers. Say, as you can see, I'm now loading into this game. I'm in a game with a few players, and say I wanted to go out, and say I slept for the night and wanted to go back in, or just a few hours later and I wanted to join another battle, then it takes a long ass time to get back into a battle. It sometimes even kicks you and says, we just can't, we just don't find a server for you to play on. So you really have to wait a couple of minutes to get a server, and it's not because of my internet. I have really good internet, provider as well, but good internet connection, so it's not that as well. So that is a and a really annoying problem, but also keep in mind this is beta, so there is a few bugs to arise. Now, another problem is that there are some sound problems in the game. Now, sound isn't that big of an issue. It won't hinder your game progress or anything. But you might think, okay, well, I'm shooting at this guy and I don't hear the guns firing, or this guy's mech is exploding and it's just I don't hear the explosion. So there's a couple of bugs there that just needs to be worked out. But once again, early beta version, so just a few kinks that needs to be worked out. So those are basically the biggest cons. Oh, one more con I almost forgot is, say you're in a team. Now, the success of you winning a match in this game is basically if your team is working together, basically going in as a team as one and fighting your enemy, or as I am now, and basically going in one and not working with your team, and then you'll get slaughtered, because I've actually just won one match, and actually on camera, as you've seen, and the rest of the matches I've lost because my team didn't work together to defeat the enemy. So that there is some cons, but I believe it'll be worked out once I get better mechs. I'm actually on my first mech. I haven't even upgraded to the second mech yet. So that just shows you the intricacies of the game. Now, the pros. Now, as you might imagine, this game isn't like any shooter I've seen so far. Well, it has the basics of a shooter, but there's a few things I like about the game. Firstly, it's not like Call of Duty where you one-shot kill everyone and kill steal and you're top of the leaderboard. In this game, you actually have to strategize really hard where you're gonna be, how you're gonna be, how you're gonna shoot the guy, where you're gonna aim, and so forth. And if you can still kill steal, but it's going to take precise timing on your part to get the kill, and that's just not going to happen as much as in Call of Duty set. And I like that because that means you're mostly going to get the kills most of the time, and I like that part. Or your team is going to get the kill because your health is really low, or your mech is destroyed in the process. So that's a really fun thing for me that I like. Now, another thing that I like about this game is the way it looks. As you can see, this game is a beauty to look at. She isn't a slouch, and as I've once again said, it is only 3 gig to download, so I just couldn't believe that. And that's another pro that I really like about this game. Now, another thing that I like about this game is just the intricacies of the game. Now, like for example, every mech has different weapons that you can put on it, that begins with different weapons on it. You can buy different weapons, you can customize it in many different ways. And also the tutorial is very informative, and if you're struggling at any point on anything, there is also a how-to guide that helps you get through the stages that you're struggling with. That is really helpful and informative, and that's also, and it's not really cumbersome, it's just there if you need it. So another thing that I like about this game. Now, there is one or two things that, like I said, is a problem for some people, and another things that aren't problems for them. So you basically have to check out what there is for you that you like in this game. Now, and one more thing that really is important for this game is, you might ask, does this game has Oculus Rift support? And the answer is yes, it does. And that's another important thing, because this game will look fantastic with the Oculus Rift connected with it. So I think that Oculus Rift support with this is going to look fantastic. So definitely, if you have the game, if you have an Oculus Rift, try it out. You'll definitely not regret it. Now, let's see if you like it. Say you're not convinced. I'll put the link of the Hawken of Steam, the beta version of Steam, in the descriptions below, and check it for yourselves out. If you like the trailer, if you like how the game looks for you, go download it. As I said, it's really a quick download. Try it out for a few matches. If you don't like it, then it's no harm, no foul, just 3 gig. You can easily uninstall it again. But I recommend trying this game out. It's really fun. The first few matches are going to be difficult, being a lower tier robot, but they do fit you in with the same basic tier robot. So that is a helpful thing for them. But yeah, like I said, if you get enough matches in, you'll get enough money to buy mechs and so forth, which is helpful in upgrading your stuff and playing the game longer. Now, there is 18 mechs in this game so far. I don't know if they're going to bring out more. I'll definitely want to see. But I haven't even upgraded to the second one, so it's going to take me a long time to get all 18. But yeah, definitely, if you like this game and if you like this video in a whole, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and comment down below what you think about this game, and if you want to get it, or if you still have some reservations about it. But unfortunately, I have to clock out at this point. But if you liked Hawken, go get it. Definitely, it's a really fun game, free to play as well. Signing in is really quick. You can do it even in game, so it's really quick, really fun. So I urge you to do it, and I hope to see you in Hawken sometime. But for this video, I have to say goodbye, but hope to see you next time. Take care.